Oh my goodness, hey, welcome back to our office here. This is where we film these workout videos. and you probably didn't hear it, I'm sure you didn't, but just before the camera started rolling, my producer Matt forgot how to count. He said 5, shit. So I don't know if he forgot what came either before or after 5. I don't know which direction he was counting in, so that's the kind of help I've hired here. It's unfortunate. I don't really know what to do about it, but he's the best I got right now. So we're gonna do some intermediate sweeping today. We're gonna do some big 5-string shapes. I hope you're here for it. We're gonna be doing roughly 18 minutes of a workout, and you probably already saw that, but every second that I spend talking makes the video longer with less actual substance. So let me just shut up and we'll start the sweeping. Count to 6. I fucked it up. Here's the first shape. All right, so immediately, this is different than some of the other sweeping arpeggios we've done. One of the things that makes it different, well, it's 5 strings. I also don't double the high and low notes, which means we're gonna have to do some 2-way pick slanting. Now, you can watch my picking hand, and it really is something that kind of comes natural to a lot of people, but noticing what it is gonna help you get better at it. So it's this sort of seesaw motion here, right there, 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 there. All it really is just your picking hand allowing you to create an exit strategy out of a pair of strings. We'll go into more depth in another video, but follow the picking pattern that I have on the screen, and you'll get it. We're starting at kind of a brisk tempo, a very brisk tempo. Pick planting all the way through. Oh, I played an extra note. Don't play that extra note. The reason why is, well, don't do what I do. Actually, do what I do, but just don't play that extra note. The important thing here is that pick planting through all the strings and keeping tight on the metronome. I also like to supinate my wrist a little bit to allow my pinky up. So you can watch my my fretting hand. It actually, like, my pinky is already kind of up there. It's not like this, because this will give your pinky no chance to really play it properly. Now, you could bring your pinky side of the inside of your palm up to the bottom of the fretboard, and that's gonna just give you a better chance at playing notes with your pinky. People hate the pinky, man. I feel bad for it, especially since I have such a tiny pinky. Now, if you're having trouble with the picking pattern of this, exaggerate the movements, just like that. Try to lock in with that tempo there. And if you have to stop at any point, endurance-wise, take a break. We got rests between every kind of like segment of this video, so you'll get a little bit of rest that way. You might feel a little bit of burning at some point. I probably will in this video. Tell you, man, if you spend this much time playing these sweeps, as we filmed in these videos, you do each one of these exercises or workouts a few times, your sweeping is gonna improve, dude. Hey, I didn't play the higher note. All right, next shape, it's going to be kind of an inversion. It's basically it's a minor chord. Now we're starting on the 19th fret. Who cares what it is? You know, we're here to just play some cool music. Actually, we're here to learn how to sweep, but sweeping is cool music. The shape kind of looks like this. Start there, pinky, index, middle, pinky, index. Maybe you know these shapes already. This one, this major 7 shape, no, it's a major 7 shape, depending on kind of how you look at it. But you might know this already. Maybe you don't, maybe it's new to you. All on your neck pickup. It's gonna make everything sound a little bit more smooth, a little bit nicer. Pick planting is the key to make it sound really in time as well. Pick planting allows you to minimize the amount of time between strings that your pick kind of hovers there, and just allows you to basically, it's like a race to the next string, and it means your picking hand is always gonna win. But if you can get used to putting your pick on the next string and then having it wait there just for a fraction of a second, it's gonna be better for your picking, or better for your sweeping. Now you notice that my picking hand also follows the sweep. It follows the sweep with a bit of palm muting. So I'm sort of just like following a little bit. I also have probably more strings than you do, maybe not. But yeah, following your palm, following the sweep with your palm allows you to get a little bit more muting going on there. Same thing. Get really used to these shapes, dude. The good thing about these shapes is that a lot of the time they're quite similar to other ones you might learn. Or you can build a bunch of really cool stuff out of this. You can use these shapes. I don't know, you cut them in half, do just the top part, just ascending, just descending, mix them some alternate picking. You can do lots. It's all about getting the basics kind of under your fingers. I like to get a little bit of a staccato kind of sound at the top. And at the bottom. See if you can try it. Basically, pick planting on one string. Like this. If this is your warm-up on guitar day, that's sweet. If this is your practice session on guitar, that's sweet too. If you're very new to guitar, welcome. If you've been playing for 20 years, welcome, dude. It's never too late to learn a new technique or a new style of playing. I kind of felt like at 10 years, when I had been playing for about 10 years, that was about in 2009, 2010. I felt like I was kind of like a blank slate, and now I could kind of go in whatever direction I wanted to. And it's a good way to think about it, because once you have enough ability on learning, understanding how your brain learns things, then you can kind of pick your direction, pick your major, pick your specialty. All right, let's combine those shapes. We're also going to go up with the first shape here. First shape again, 1 fret higher. Second shape, same frets. Get a nice little progression. Oh, I love that resolution. First shape, second shape. What a great resolution, I love that. It's a very whimsical chord progression. Whimsical. I haven't said that word probably in my entire life. Now, if you need a break to refresh your memory on the shapes, pause the video whenever you like. Oh, I'm just like really enjoying this sort of soundscape of these arpeggios together. And again, hey, if your endurance is hitting that kind of point where you're like, I need a break, stop whenever you like. We got a break coming up. We're almost there. And I had an itchy nose that whole time, and now I can scratch it and feel free from the tyranny of an itchy nose. Oh, I have it again. It's all good. I just love building a cool 4-chord arpeggio series, and this one's really, really nice. We are going to take this and speed it up after this. Nice and staccato for all of these notes, as much as you can. But you also want them to flow into each other as well. So a nice mixture of muted, separated, but also long enough to really flow into the next one. If you find this too easy, then really dig deep and see some of the real basic things of this sweep arpeggio. Keeping on time, pick planting, proper positional thinking. You might find something that to get out of it, even though you think it might be a bit too easy for you. If you find it very difficult, practice it on your own, to your own metronome, and then come back in a week when you know it. Oops. If you miss a note here or there, it's all good. All right, we're gonna speed up now. Nice. Okay, we're gonna speed it up. Remember, we're in 6. I'm talking to myself there, so I don't forget how to count. There you go. Now this is not too slow. It's quite brisk. This is definitely going to up your sweeping. You want to be able to kind of look away, except for maybe some positional changes. All this stuff you should attempt to play without looking at your guitar, except for here. Okay, you can check it out there. That one you could probably practice. These ones are pretty easy to get without looking. Nice. Okay, one more time with this tempo, and then we're gonna bump it up, I think, from there. And I'm getting a little sweaty. I'm sweating on my guitar right now. We're doing it, dude. We're both practicing. Now, one of the things about this technique, economy picking, because this is basically just single note per string economy picking. Well, except for a couple of the spots where you're playing multiple notes per string, but most of it's just one note per string. It's very, very easy to rush it. You'll notice that I'm trying my best to keep almost behind the beat. Very even and separate. Do not rush this. It also might be a good idea to play this without an amp. There is something to be said about playing guitar without an amp. Unamplified or unplugged, I guess is the word. Just gives you a different perspective. There's nowhere to hide when you're not playing through an amp. Don't play like me. Don't be like me. Make sure you don't rush. Nice. If your endurance is maxing out right now, take a break. All right, we're gonna try it one more time at that tempo, and then that's it. I think it's good. I like it. It's a whimsical melody, chord progression. I like it. Almost there. Do your best not to push too hard with your fretting hand. The form is more important than the pressure. Oh, nice. I'm sweating all over my guitar. Thank you so much for joining me. We learned a large 5-string sweep arpeggio that has a nice whimsical fantasy-like kind of feel to it. I really like it, some 7th arpeggios. I enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. Join me in my next sweeping workout or wherever you are on this website. Thank you so much. I'll see you later.
Nice. Nice, nice.